Hey guys, it's Jake here, and surprise, I still exist for some odd reason. I'm still not entirely sure how, but here I am. Sorry for any weird background noises. I didn't plan to. I was like, yeah, let's just film a video, because I haven't done jack shit in forever. Reason being is my computer's on, and I have a fan blowing and another fan blowing, because it's hot as hell where I live. I'm just gonna sit here and chat and see how you guys are, how everything else is in the world. Well, let's be real, guys, kind of sucks right now. Like, really bad. So, let's actually go into that. Title of this video, I don't know yet, it probably won't be exactly this, but what the hell is going on with 2020? My answer is God knows. It has been definitely an interesting year for me. So, let's start off at the very beginning. So, coronavirus. It's a thing, guys. Woohoo. And it's terrifying. It definitely makes you think, and my thoughts on the coronavirus, like when it first broke out, were a couple things. One, maybe it isn't as bad as people say. Past Jake, you're such a fucking dumbass. Like, let's be real here. Like, hello? As the coronavirus is starting to, like, break out, we also, here where I live, surprise, surprise, in Utah. Don't know what Utah is. Be glad. I don't know what else to say. So, Utah had its first kind of major earthquake in a while. And for those of you who know me personally, you know that earthquakes are like one of my top fears. It's really high on the list. I don't know if I could say it's my number one fear, because I'm not entirely sure what my number one fear is, but it's in like the top 3. We'll put it there. And that freaks me out. We had like a bunch of aftershocks. I think like the earthquake was like, what, 5.7? And I know some people who were like in Cali are like, oh, that's nothing. We experience that every day. But for someone like me who's very scared, it was absolutely mortifying. And it happened back in March, I think, and my boyfriend at the time, we were talking about the earthquakes that he came from Chile, and we were talking about the big major one that they had, and he sat through. Actually, it was like a 9.8. Yo, David, if you're watching this video, comment below, because I can't remember. The night before, actually the morning of, technically, it was like 3 a.m. We were actually talking about it and watching videos on my computer and scaring the living shit out of me. He's like, hey Jake, watch this, and I'm like, ah, you know. We'll just put it there. And it scared the living crap out of me. And I'm like, oh, I really hope one doesn't happen. And surprise, boo, at about 7 in the morning when I had to go to work, one happened. And I was scared, dude. Like, I went into full on, I'm gonna wear my, God, where do I have it? It's right there, behind the camera. I'm not gonna grab it. I'm too lazy to grab it right now. What else is new? But no, it scared the living hell out of me, and scared the living hell out of like a lot of my family too. Like it was big, and I live on the top floor of my house with my family still, and the whole top floor was just like, "Hi boo, it's time to wake up." I'm just like, bitch, no, why? Hello? Yeah, we had like a bunch of aftershocks after that. I think one of our biggest aftershocks was like 4.2 or 4.1. I can't remember. Those of you who were in Utah and felt it, do you guys remember? I kind of don't want to remember. So why am I bringing it up? Who knows? And then we had the very terrifying, very horrible death of George Floyd. Let me address this now. If someone brings up the word racism to you and you start freaking out and saying, oh, well, I'm not racist, you might be a little racist. There's a big... Now, social media, I usually am not okay with, but I have had like a lot of really inspiring, decent people come into my life this year, and they have shown me a lot of interesting things. One of the biggest things they talked about was you can't be not racist, you've got to be anti-racist. So, you got to be really against, like, people being persecuted for something that they have no control over, and it doesn't matter either. Like, let's be real here, guys. Come on. The hell. I'm a very humanistic person, and so when this happened, it just pissed me off beyond belief, because people are horrible, and they took it to different degrees of horribleness, and I'm not going to go fully into it, but I did see a lot of posts basically saying, white lives matter, you know, it's not just black lives matter. You are missing the point, dude. Listen to me right now. And for those people like, oh, white lives matter and all lives matter, just go. Just like, why? Just why? Because let's be real here, guys. I saw this quote, and I am standing by it, because it totally encompasses how I feel about this situation. All lives cannot matter until black lives matter. Until all the other, like, races, like Hispanic lives matter. It's... You can't, like... You can't just say all lives matter and then still totally ignore the situation that's in front of you. It's just not a human thing to do. So that's a quote I've been standing by, and I still stand by. But going back to the coronavirus, because that happened right in the middle of it. We had a big spike of coronavirus cases, probably due to the people that were protesting downtown, were going crazy, not wearing masks. And here's the thing with me. I still enjoy going out in public, let me be real. Like, and that's a pretty taboo thing to say on the internet. But I do work in customer service. I work at Target. Not sponsored. Let's not have Target sponsor my video. Please, God, no. And I've been around the public, you know, and I have seen people lose their minds for the dumbest shit. Like, let's be real. I am sick of seeing those people who still, like, so there's a mandate in the area that I'm in Utah, where you have to wear a face covering in public. Yes, thank you, Lord. But there are people that still come and walk past the sign at my department store and don't put on a mask. And there are people protesting about wearing a mask. It baffles me. It really does. Because, you know, it just shows how selfish people are. Wearing a mask, like, and as I was saying, I love going out in public, but I always, and I mean always, put a mask on. And with my close family members, I'm like, hey, do you have your mask? And most of my family members are agreeing, like, yeah, let's wear a mask in public. Because it's the human and neighborly thing to do. Like, let's be real, guys. It's super important to be like that. And one of my very close family members, my sister, she has severe asthma and some other underlying medical conditions. I don't want to be in a position where I could get her sick. It's just... It blows my mind. So sorry if this video is like super like, ooh, but it's a rant and it's what's going through my brain. And I feel like I just need to post something out there to put my feelings on the table, because everyone else is, and let's be real, I'm sick of 2020, because it's showing me that people are just kind of dumb, and it makes me sad. It legit makes me sad. It does, because we are all on this planet together. We are all trying to push through the bullshit. And the best thing that we can all do right now is be kind and respectful and understanding to each other. And so 2020 has shown me a lot of things, shown me that I need to work on myself. And people can be terrible, but the best thing that we all can do is give empathy endlessly. Endless empathy is the key, guys. But yeah, I hope you all are staying safe and being kind. That's all I can hope for. Staying safe, being kind, being respectful. Anyway, thank you for watching this rant. I'm sorry it's not as scripted and fun as some of my other videos have been, but this is something that needed to be addressed. And still needs to be addressed. So, 2020, what the hell? That's all I have to say. Hopefully more fun videos are coming soon. I can't promise anything after I was gone for a year, so obviously I can't promise anything. Anyway, stay safe, be kind.